time for our Central Ozarks Medical Center's Hometown Heroes. And this one, he's special to both of us, but you take it away.
Yeah, I don't remember if you nominated him or if I did or who did, but we both love this guy. So our COMC Hometown Hero of the Week is Pastor John Shelton, right? From Rock House Church, and his beautiful, lovely wife, really his teammate in life, Vicky, gave us the information, as this is going to be a surprise to John. So he was born in Godfrey, Illinois. So he's an Illinois boy, moved here, right? He's a wonderful family guy. His wife says he enjoys great relationships with both of his sons and their wives and their 2 daughters, right? So that's all kind of, it's like they mirror each other there. John was diagnosed with leg perthus when he was a kid, and I didn't know what that was, but it was something so devastated him, required him to drop out of all sports. And he was a very sports-minded guy, very good, I think, in like karate and jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. Had to stop all of that. After 2 years of treatments and therapy, he was walking again. That's how bad it was. He couldn't even walk for a couple of years. 1992, 94, he had total hip replacement. And through all of that, I asked Vicky, how he became a pastor, and she said during that time when he was going through the hip replacements and over that, he was discipled by a local pastor, Jerry Odell, and he developed a love for the Lord and for the Bible and became a pastor, started as a youth pastor. In 1999, he moved over to Rock House Church, and she sent this story, and I want to read it to you because it's really kind of a great story. During the early years at Rock House, Vicky said, we had a family in need of firewood. John put together a cutting party to cut the wood, of course, and had a large group of people scheduled to help. The date was set, plan was in place. John then got an offer, and he's a big hunter. He loves to hunt, right? And somebody dropped out of a hunting trip, and so John got an offer to go on an all-expenses-paid elk hunting trip to Colorado, but it came at the same time this cutting party was, so he said no to this once-in-a-lifetime hunting trip to stay and cut firewood to make sure this family in need was taken care of. And the family was blessed, as was John. That's just the kind of guy he is. And I mean, you've known him for longer than I have, and I love the guy.
Yeah, I've known him since my days in the B&I Buccaneers. And one thing Vicky said, and this is so true, that he believes in the Great Commission that's given to all believers by Jesus, and that's to go and make disciples, the greatest commandments given to all believers, to love God and to love people. And one thing that John has always said, and it's so true that I think a lot of people in ministry miss, John does not. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Yeah.
And he lives that.
He does live that.
That story is such a testament, because in that moment, John could have, because the trip was paid for, he could have paid a few $100s to someone else to go cut the wood. John wanted to keep his word because he told somebody he would be there. Service above self, and John Shelton is the hands and feet of Jesus, and very deserving of being this week's Hometown Hero.
Absolutely.